Good morning, everyone. This morning, I wanted to do a video like early in the morning to try and capture life here. We woke up with the sound of howler monkeys, the roosters that are behind me, geckos. It was just, and birds, and it was just so much life. And I wanted just to capture even a moment of that. The mornings for me are so precious. Mornings aren't for everyone, I just love how sacred the mornings are. And I just feel inspired to, continue my video diary of my week and see what sounds we can capture, like the dog, our wonderful dog who barks all night. So, again, it's always inspired. I'm not too sure what I want to talk about. Well, I'm not too sure what I'm going to say. So I'm just going to let it kind of flow through me. But the big lesson for me this week was mindfulness. It was such a nice reminder to be in this country, the importance of mindfulness. Back at home, that's my ultimate goal, is to live in mindfulness, but I don't. I'm kind of, even though I work from home and I have created a really laid back lifestyle, I'm still kind of busy. Sometimes I don't even make dinner for myself or my partner. We just, I love them so much. This is why I'm doing the video early in the morning. But here, you don't have a choice but to be mindful. For example, in Costa Rica, I think there's like 22 venomous snakes, I think. Don't quote me on any of this. And so every step, you actually have to be mindful. We were walking home from a nice dinner last night in a dark road, and we have to be mindful of the really fast cars that's speeding past us, so we can't be in the middle of the road. But then we also can't be walking in the ditch where there could be a snake. So it's all very interesting to me to be like, okay, every step is mindful. And we don't have that. I'm not scared of snakes back at home. So I love that. I love that daily practice. Also, we're very mindful of the ants. There's so many little ants here. One, I don't know what they're called. They're little. I want to call them fire ants, but they're just so little. They're so little and they have so much punch. That should be another video. I'll do a video just on ants because they're impressive. They're so impressive. But, to be mindful of, we put our yoga mat down, and we put it on their home. And if we did, the yoga experience is going to be very different. So, that's fun to just be conscious of, making sure we don't, if one, kill the ants, step on the ants, be bitten by ants. I think I do want to do another video on ants. The tree cutter ants, they're magical to watch. So that's something interesting. But also the ants in our home, we have to be very mindful to keep everything clean, really clean. Because if we don't, clean the honey enough, or if we don't clean the counter enough, or if I leave a wrapper, gum wrapper outside, I've attracted all of the ants, and and that's not our goal. I was listening to the roosters. I'm speaking slow because I usually speak fast, And this video is to capture the sounds of nature, not only my voice. So I'm really wanting to create space so you can hear like the magical sounds. I hope you can hear these. Also, I've learned, I can only speak for myself, I've learned this week being mindful with my energy. Every day we create kind of one activity of what we're gonna do, and yesterday I just did not have that energy. And because we did a little day trip on the road, and I get very nauseous on the road, so it took so much energy out of me that I had to be mindful to like take care of my energy for the day, and not just like, okay, we're all doing this, so I have to do it. All right, yesterday I actually stopped and was like, do I have the energy to walk 1 hour in like 30 some degree, humid? Yesterday was so humid, to get to this river, you know? And I was like, you know, I just need some time to re-energize, and that's okay. So being mindful of the amount of energy I have, but also this week I'm being very mindful of the amount of time we have. Sometimes I think back at home, weeks go by like this. We don't even notice. Oh, a month went by, another full moon, another new moon, you know? And here, time is, for me, so precious, because every 3 months, we need to leave the country, and when we come back, and also there's requirements. How long can I stay outside of, my country? So I'm super cognizant of all of this, and yet there's so many things I want to see. We are going to be relocating. Oh, there's that rooster. I love him. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. I love him so much. You're so handsome. He's so beautiful. I don't know why I love roosters so much. And so we're planning on relocating, and so it's like, okay, we only have a limited amount of time in our present place. So what is it that we really want to do? Like, if we don't come back here, what is it that we really want to do? And I just think, like, we should live our life every day like that, going, okay, if I never come back, or this is my last week, what do I really want to do? And then it puts everything in perspective. Like, these are my non-negotiables. These, I could wait, or I could take the chance to come back later. So, really being mindful with eating. That's a whole other thing. Like at home, I would do like a microwave. I just like, okay, microwave it, eat. If I ate at home, I would be happy. And now there's like, in the mornings, I call it the ceremony of smoothies. And I actually want to write like a little blog post about that, because it's something so special to, one, walk in the heat for 30 minutes, pick all of the like fresh fruit from the market, talk to the locals, exchange money, put everything back in our bags, trek back, make sure that the fruit doesn't go bad, be super mindful of like to use the fruit and when to use the fruit, and cut everything. Back at home I would just buy orange juice, like a big orange juice. Here, no, bag of oranges, walk back, they're heavy, walk back, cut the oranges, juice them, juice the lime. Usually I would buy just lime juice in a little bottle. Now it's like real limes, juice them, put them in the smoothie, fresh mango, fresh piña, which is pineapple, bananas. Like, what else do we put? Make the ice. At home, I have an ice maker. Like, I just grab ice. Here, it's like ice is so sacred in this heat for me. I need ice. So to make sure that I have all, like, mindful of, is there ice? Do we have enough ice? Use enough to make this smoothie cold. There's little things that, it's just so little, but these are just examples of, I can take this back home. I can live like this back home, and have ceremony with all of the meals I make. I don't like cooking. People who like cooking, I'm just like, why? Tell me everything. Maybe I'll learn what you love about it. And but I'm just not that. So, but I am enjoying. Like, that's our highlight. Our day is, okay, we go, and what food do we need? We'll go and get the food we need and walk it back. And we only have enough space to be mindful of our space, be mindful of transporting it, mindful of how much, like, local money we have still. It's all, like, slows us down, and there's something very special about all of that. So I think I just wanted to create a video of, reminding you of the importance of mindfulness. Being mindful, like, of my warm coffee. Something special about that. Also, I wanted you just to, like, have a moment where you get a taste of, like, the mornings in Costa Rica. I was hoping maybe to hear the howler monkeys. They may come back. Who knows? So thanks again. I just as a little recap, I am a business owner. I started my company almost 10 and a half years ago. I moved it to be 100% online so I could create this lifestyle now, create the freedom that I want, and work and live anywhere that I want. And it happens to be in Costa Rica this winter. So thanks again. Bye for now.